Now I'm going to show you how to do a Randy Grskvic edit using more than one shape. So I click my file and open. I choose which image I am wanting to edit. From here, I start to unlock my layer of my background so I can edit that. And I already have found off the internet. I click my circle outline and then I've got it now open up in Photoshop. So again, that layer has been unlocked. So from here, I'm going to use my move tool. I'm going to click on my circle. I'm going to move it to the appropriate layer that I want it to be on. And then obviously now it's too big. So I need to change the size of it, which is by doing your edit, transform and scale. Remember to hold down the shift key and then change the size of it just using the corners of your shape to keep it in proportion. So now I've got that where I need it to be. I click the return key to apply the changes that I've made, and then I'm going to click on my magic wand to start to delete the areas that I don't need. And then to stop my running ants, I go to select and deselect. So now I'm going to go back to my magic wand. I'm going to select the shape and the area that I want it to be in. I'm then going to select my background layer, and then I'm just going to edit, transform and rotate that round. So now I'm going to rotate that round 180 degrees. So once I get it in position of where I want it to be, I then click my return again. So now I've still got my running ants on there. I'm going to change the levels on this one now with going to image, adjustments and levels. I'm going to change some of it up to kind of like intensify some of those more, or even change it so it goes a lot brighter. So we'll go for the intense one. So now I've got where I want it to be. I click my select and deselect, and then I use my move tool, click back on the layer of the shape, and all I'm going to do is move it over to the side. So these lines now are my guidelines to make sure that it's in the line with each other. So I'm going to do exactly the same again. I get my magic wand tool, I select the area that I want it to be in, I go back to my background layer, I then do rotate it round, so it's it's edit, transform and rotate. I rotate it my 180 degrees where I want it to be, or thereabouts. Click my return for it to be in the right position. I click my image, adjustments and levels again. I play around then with trying to make it similar process to the first edit I've just done. So I'm bringing some of these down a little bit more, and then I click OK. So again, to stop my running ants, I click my select and deselect. So then I get my layer again, which is my shape, by using my move tool. Oops. So it's the wrong layer. So if you see there, I've obviously just used my background layer. So I need to click on my shapes layer, and then I need to move it down in position again. So I repeat the same process by going to my magic wand, selecting the area, going back to my background layer, transforming it to rotate. So around 180 degrees, just so it's flipped. I then return that, so you're applying the rotation. I then go to my image, adjustments and levels. And make sure it's a similar setup to the first two. So when I want it to be there, I'll click my OK, and then I click my select and deselect. Using my move tool, I move my shape now over to where I want it to be, and repeat the process. Again. So magic wand, select my layer, rotate it. Once it's rotated in the shape of where I want it to, in the position of where I want it to be, I click return. I then go to my image, adjustments and levels. Tweak these so they need to be in a similar situation. I click OK. And I stop my running ants, and then I make the shape disappear. So I'd repeat that again. So then I've got 3 rows of 2.